Moving on to the state of Tamil Nadu, where Sasikala's nephew, TTV Dinakaran, has justified the use of the AIADMK flag in Sasikala's vehicle earlier, saying that she has every right and power to do so as she is in the party. Now, that seems to be the message that TTV Dinakaran is sending out after Sasikala was seen leaving Victoria Hospital in Bengaluru in a vehicle that carried the AIADMK party flag. Posters have been put up across Coimbatore and Viluppuram welcoming VK Sasikala, whose return to Tamil Nadu is coming at a very interesting time right ahead of the state elections. However, remember, she is barred from contesting elections for the next 6 years.
As a clear message to the present ADMK leadership today, Sasikala used ADMK's party flag in her car while getting discharged from the hospital. Though there were several questions about Sasikala's next political move right ahead of the assembly elections, today she has very clearly indicated that she is going to have very active political participation ahead of the assembly elections. And more importantly, while TTV Dinakaran addressing the media, he said that Sasikala has all rights and power over ADMK, and that is why she is using the ADMK's party flag and nobody can stop her from using the party flag. But the present ADMK leadership, especially the minister Jayakumar, has raised objection for Sasikala using the party flag, stating that it is really wrong for Sasikala to use the party flag, and he also stated that Sasikala has no power or she is not a party member to use the ADMK's party flag. Even though Sasikala has sent a very clear message, still we are waiting for an official reaction from the ADMK over this issue.
And let's in fact put things in perspective. Mirna correspondent Mugilan talks about how Sasikala's release will impact the political landscape in Tamil Nadu. Listen in.
Though Sasikala is away from ADMK for last 4 years, she still enjoys a reasonable amount of clout among the party cadres and the office bearers. In last 1 week, we have seen several office bearers have put out posters in support of Sasikala, and even the ADMK government, by acting tough, they have even sacked 2 office bearers for acting in support of Sasikala to send a stern message to the party cadres. But still, we have seen such posters coming up in districts like Thoothukudi, and yesterday it was in Theni, the hometown of OPS, and today in Viluppuram and Coimbatore. And the message that has been said in the posters is very significant, because all the posters which were put out by the ADMK party functionaries, which very clearly says that permanent general secretary is Sasikala. So yes, even she was away from the party for 4 years, she still enjoys the support of people, particularly in the southern districts. And yes, right now she is out of the prison, and when she returns back to Tamil Nadu, definitely we can expect her to lodge a legal battle to retrieve ADMK and become the general secretary. There are several petitions that are pending before several courts, and even a petition is pending before this election commission also. So we can expect Sasikala to take up the legal route to become the party's general secretary, because she was appointed as interim general secretary in 2016. So we can expect Sasikala to take up the legal battle and retrieve ADMK from the clutches of EPS and OPS.